Cars had got the Pepsi Max and his change, he borrowed some laxative tablets from one of the members and popped them into the 2 bottles, making sure that they didn't fizz.
Good. Now I have to sneak them out of the club room without those 2 seeing me. I know! The old rabbit trap trick! It never fails! Now, where's that rope?
Casey and Whitehouse were in the club room, having a game of Top Trumps, the Top Gear version if you want to know. Oh, hang on here, Casey, let's ring that. Hello? Okay, I'm on my way now.
What's up?
Cars is having trouble with some falling branch, and he wants me to help him move it. Back in a sec.
Righto. Now let's see his cards. Flip! He's got all the good ones! Well, at least it gives me a chance to do some more work in the workshop.
Cars, where are you? Where is he? I don't see any fallen branch. Oh, what's this? A note. Hope you have a good flight, Whitehouse. Hey? At that moment, a lasso of rope appeared from underneath him and propelled Whitehouse high up into the air. Nearby, cars washed from behind one of the trees. What the hell? How the heck did I get up here?
Good. That's him sorted out. Now to get Casey to the scene. Casey!
Hey Cars, what's wrong?
Well, Whitehouse is having a bit of trouble with that branch. Could you go and help him, please? I would help, but I'm needed elsewhere. I think the chairman's there for me.
Huh? Surely Whitehouse is strong enough to lift a branch up the railway line. But if Cars says I must help, I must.
I really don't like hanging here like some pendulum in a clock. My leg is killing me from this confounded rope, and I think it's cutting to my ankle a bit. Ow. Hey up, someone's coming. Help! Excuse me! A little help here, please! It's Casey. Case! I'm up here! Casey!
Did I hear a voice?
Casey, I'm up here!
I'm sure I heard a voice.
Look up, you great clump!
Sounds like Whitehouse, but he would never call me a great clump. No, not him.
Oh, it had to be him. Great oaf.
Ooh, hello. Someone's left a rope across the railway line. That's very dangerous. Now, where's my penknife?
Oh, did he say penknife? Wait a minute. This rope tied to my leg is also tied to that stump where Casey's standing. Now, if you could... Casey, cut the rope and gently lower me down!
Now, if there's one thing I like, it is the sound of a rope making a thwang noise when it's been cut. I wonder what it's holding on to.
No, Casey, cut it gently!
There we go.
I didn't know there was a river here.
Well, you too naughty. Oh, just look at you. You look like one of the oily rags that we use to light the engines.
I'll give you oily rag if you don't help me out of here.
Alright, don't be such a drip.
Very funny. Very, very funny, Case. Meanwhile, Cars has snuck into the club room without no one seeing him.
They should be back here in a few minutes, so I'll put these in the fridge for the time being. Right, let the music play!
After jumping out of the back window, Cars made his way behind an old wall and listened carefully.
I can't believe a fellow of your age can get so worked up by a few drops of water.
A few! Case, I'm completely drenched! Look at my shirt! Wringing wet! And my brand new shoes! They're now looking like compost wellies!
Stop making a fuss and get in here! We'll see if there's a radiator in here to get your clothes dried off. Do you want a cuppa?
Aye, why not? See if there's any milk left there, will you?
Right, let's see. Hey, there's some Pepsis in here. Do you want one instead?
Yeah, alright then. Are you not having any, Kiss?
Well, I've been drinking a lot over the summer, so... nah.
Well, surely one more here wouldn't hurt, will it?
Fine. But this is my last one.
Alright then, cheers. Hey, this is quite good. Must be a new formula that they're using.
Well, it's a different taste from the last one. Well, it is an improvement. Nothing like a good drink to keep you on the run.
Oh yes, Case. And I promise you that these ones will.
Hours passed, and Cars kept his eye on the two railway buffs to see if his plan would work.
I can't understand it. I put a good dose into each of those Pepsis, and yet no reaction from the pair of them. Maybe these aren't laxative, and just...
Cars looked up to see Betty stopping in the middle of the line, to which Casey and Whitehouse both fled from the train, much to the passengers' surprise. They came back a few minutes later and started off again, only to stop another few feet and do the same thing once again.
That'll teach you! Now I can get on with my work in peace.
All throughout the day, Casey's trains were stopping and starting all over the place, which was making the visitors very cross. Finally, after 2 hours of continuous stops, the laxative wore off. Poor Casey and Whitehouse staggered into the clubroom, feeling very, very tired. This has got to be the work of Cars. He must have found the DVD at some point. But how could he have seen it when you had it the whole time?
Me? I thought you had it.
How could I have it? I didn't even know where you threw it.
Well, anyway, he's got his own back on us and we must think of a revenge on how to pay him back. But we'll think about that later, 'cause now I've got something that I was meant to show you earlier on.
What?
You'll soon find out. Now, come with me to the workshop.
Casey took Whitehouse over to the local workshops. The doors were shut, but a strange hissing sound seemed to be coming from inside.
Let me introduce you to the new member of our fleet.
He then disappeared into the workshop. A cloud of steam whooshed out of the darkness, followed by the sound of pistons pumping and wheels turning. Out of the darkness came a beautiful light blue steam engine with red and yellow stripes. The engine puffed quietly as it made its way along the line and stopped in front of Whitehouse.
Whitehouse Films, I would like you to meet Lady Grange.
Whoa, Case! She's fantastic! Absolutely stunning, I must say. Tell me, when are you going to take her out for a run?
Right now, in fact, because I need to test her strength and see what her performance is. Come on, let's get the... Oh, bother, it's Cars.
Right now, what's going on here? Your train's due out in 3 minutes, and there's not a single carriage at that platform. What's this piece of junk you've got here?
That piece of junk is the club's latest engine, but then you wouldn't know that.
Lady Grange? Huh. Sounds more like off the range to me. You can't take passengers in a loco in this condition. Why, it's fallen to pieces. Look!
My buffer!
Cars!
See, if I hadn't noticed that badly assembled buffer beam, you would have been in big trouble.
Badly assembled? You broke that buffer beam off on purpose!
I have a good mind to...
Hello.
Who's that?
Oh yes, I forgot she was coming today. Remember Robert who passed away a few years back?
Wee Bobby? Yeah, why?
Well, that's his long-lost granddaughter, Jane Wilkinson. She's joined up to follow her grandfather's footsteps and be the caterer for the club. Over here, Jane!
A young girl in her 20s walked over to them. She had long chocolate brown hair and the sweetest smile you could ever imagine. Cars looked at her. His body froze and his legs quivered.
Hi, Casey. Oh, it's great to be working here. I hope I fit in with all the other members.
I'm sure you will. This is my best friend Whitehouse Films. He does guards for my trains and helps me with my videos.
Ah, so you're Whitehouse. Casey's told me about you and all your modelling.
Well, I do my best. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jim.
And this must be...
This cars are the best. He's the club station master.
Oh, nice to meet you, Cars.
Duh, 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 duh.
Is he always like this?
I don't know. Never saw him act like this before.
Cars? Cars? You alright?
What? Sorry. Nice to meet you, Gian. Now, Casey, get that train over to the station, and Whitehouse, get those coaches over to the platform. If anybody needs me, I'll be in my office.
Well, he sure is efficient, isn't he?
Too efficient, if you ask me. Right, well, I'll take these over to the platform then.
Right, well I'll show Jane around and I'll meet you at the platform in a few minutes. Hang on, did Carr say he was going to his office? Since when did he have one?
Is that not that hut outside the station at the turntable?
I do remember seeing something being built there when we did our last trip. Next thing we'll know, he'll be having an affair with the club manager's wife.
Oh, I dread the thought of it. Anyway, come with me, Jane.
Right then, time to get this lot shifted. Oh, if only we had a shunter, we can get this here done in... Wait a minute. I wonder. Yeah, I'll ask him later. Now, let's deal with this lot first.